Hey, Abroad Abroad here. We just stumbled on this, what we think is was a hospital. We were on our way to the rock and roll bar, and it's called La Capella. We think it was a hospital. We're gonna go check it out.
Yeah, it looks like with no English available, it was a military hospital that opened in 1401. And so we're going to go in and take some video and just look up around.
Yep, we'll be right back. I'm not going to go through all of these, but I can't read them. Okay, I'm going to pause this till I get my bearings as to what this is. I was going to hold it up to the...
Okay. This is not at all like what I thought it was going to be. I'm not sure what you thought, but I assumed that this was going to be some sort of museum related to the hospital's history and how it served the area in the military. But what it appears to be is if the building is now being given to local artists to come exhibit their pieces that promote justice and equality and I would say a sort of social justice approach to living. So it's actually almost like a modern museum now, just different. Who knows? We're walking into it and it's kind of blowing my mind.
Mm-hmm. Can we stand here? That is something I'll have to look at in detail later. This building is just beautiful. The architecture.
Are you getting the architecture?
Yeah, that's what I was just talking about. Turn around and look behind you. You can't see it good on the video, but it's very beautiful.
This is overwhelming.
Not sure I understand what this is supposed to be.
Yeah, not either. I don't know if this is the ideal in the center, and these are different ways to get to that.
I don't know, but we can make up all kinds of things, just like I did on that flamenco dance. It's a big ball of aluminum foil. Hey, there's a mattress.
So what I can't understand is...
I want to touch it. It looks plastic.
Is this art, or did someone go on break?
It's art.
Oh, okay.
One mattress.
I'm joking. I knew that. I'm just not a fan of modern art as much as I am
We're just being
classical art.
silly. But it is interesting.
Yeah, look at the video up here. What's going on? I bet our son will find this incredibly interesting. Charlie.
Maybe one day he'll watch. Oh, this is the same artist that we were just watching. So they have these headphones that you can listen to. You can't really hear anything on that one. Oh, that one just went off. Wow. It's so dark. Oh, this is interesting. So this is the same artist again. Let's see. Yeah, you can't see it. There we go. I'm not really understanding the art of that, but it's interesting. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, he probably thinks I'm ignoring him. I'm not. Yeah, it's so dark, babe. I don't know that. Oh, there it goes. Yeah. You know, your guess is as good as mine. It's interesting, but I cannot explain it. Now, I'm not sure the angle. I'm going to guess this way. It's actually pretty. There's that ball of aluminum foil. And by the way, they call aluminum foil paper aluminum. So it's, how do you say paper again? Paper aluminum.
Papier. Aluminum.
I looked it up, but anyway, it's paper aluminum. If anybody cares. Now, I don't know what this is either. She's got her air freshener, so she's probably a smoker. That's my guess. Or she's an Uber driver, taxi driver. In one, I don't know. Okay, so we just walked in on a meeting that was going on. That wasn't for us. Somebody's eyelashes. This is like the Museum of Modern Art. Or is that in Chicago or New York? I don't remember.
The one we did was in New York. We've done both, but the one where I made my comedic thing, one in New York.
And that was the one he stood beside a wall. Do it right here. He stood beside a wall. Like this. And I took a picture just like this. And then I titled it, Stupid Americans. We were just being silly.
Yeah, and then that's when we went to the policeman bar across the street.
Oh my gosh, let's tell that story when we get out of here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so you got to tell that story.
Okay, so a lot of you know this story, and let me just preface by saying I'm ashamed of this. You're going to hear laughter because I do find some humor in it.
He didn't do
but
it on purpose.
I was not trying to be disrespectful in any way at all. So with that preface, after we left the Museum of Modern Art, I wanted to go to an Irish pub, and so there was one right across the street. I was like, oh great, let's go over there and have some beers. So we go in, sit down, and I had asked for an Irish cola, and they didn't know how to make it, which I just thought was kind of odd. And so she's like, I'm sorry, I don't know what that is. And so she went to go find out how to make it, and I noticed they had a jukebox. Well, everybody that knows me knows I love.
Well, he
doing
had
jukebox.
asked if they had a jukebox. She said no.
That's right.
He came back to the table, and I said, well, there's a jukebox right there.
I was like, oh yes, they do. So I went over there, and I didn't
trying
have
to
the
get
app
away.
on my phone, so I had to go put cash in. So it was more obvious that who was picking the songs as they were coming on, and it took me a while to get like 7 songs picked. So I was up there for a while. Well,
I thought he got lost. I was just having a conversation with the guy next to me. He thought I was by myself.
so the first song I picked was "Fuck the Police" by NWA.
Oh my gosh, that song came on. I was like, are you kidding me? And he's like, what? Yeah.
Well, hold on. So the song is on for like a minute, and I'm still picking the other songs, and I hear
yeah.
"Hey," and I know it's at me, but I don't react. Hey, and it's a female voice with a little bit of aggression. She's like, "Hey, you at the jukebox." And so I turn around and I said, "Me?" And she said, "Yeah."
The only
She's-
one at the jukebox.
She said, "We don't play that song in here." And I said, "Well, then why isn't it an option?" And she said, "Because people don't play that song in here."
He was still clueless.
Completely clueless.
I'm sitting there by myself.
So about the song's almost over. I make my way back to the table, and I'm saying, "You're not going to believe what just happened." And Penny's like, "Daryl, you're not going to believe what you have done." And she said, "Look up above the bar over there." And I looked.
The bar was just filled with
9/11 remembrances for firefighters and policemen.
Yeah.
And it was like a memorial.
It was a
to
memorial bar.
9/11 people that had.
how disrespectful.
Yes, not
unintentionally.
intentionally. It was terrible.
Unintentionally.
And so I did apologize. I said, "I'm so sorry. I understand now." But it was an embarrassment, one. But
It was just
I
a
still
mistake.
found a little bit of humor in it, just being in the situation like, "Oh my God, what
The
have I done?"
humor in it is that he was so unaware.
Yes, I guess that's right.
So that is something we're trying to do better at, is being more aware.
But part of that is because I just love getting lost in the environment and not really always understanding context.
Yeah, context is important for both of us. It's important for both of us. And, that's just going to different places, that we've never been to before. That's just part of it, right?
Yeah, so that
Okay.
was a lot of fun. Unexpected.
Yeah, that was where was that? That was in New York.
Oh, well, yes, I'm talking
Yeah,
about
that was
the
in New York.
the
That
La
did not happen on
Capella.
this trip. That
No,
was
no,
just
no.
something he went. No, I know. I was just letting them know. Anyway, okay, that's it. Abroad, we're going to try to find this metal bar now.
Peace.
It was still going.
Benvenidos a